Shabbat curled and drives and scores!
And the Senators win it.
Five apart, another chance, Matheson can score! Great Matheson! Oh, and got it! Green! Oh, Green again! Scores!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Now, before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_, and on Instagram at SensTalk. Now, I know. I've been gone for over a week here on youtube.com/SensTalk, but everyone in the world, everyone sometimes just needs a bit of a break. And after a strenuous Ottawa Senator season where I was nearly uploading 4 to 5 times a week, where I have work, and I'm a student at university, full-time student, it takes a lot of energy out of you. So I needed a bit of time off to just, just get some rest, get ready for the off-season coverage. And we're back stronger than ever. Coming up in the coming days and weeks, expansion draft coverage for your Ottawa Senators, NHL draft coverage for your Ottawa Senators, a special Senator prospect interview. Stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be great. Live stream content, game reactions, and more, all here on youtube.com/SensTalk. We're not taking another break for a long time. Lots of great content coming your way. Stay tuned. As well, go to SeatGeek.com and use the promo code SensTalk. You'll save $20 off your first purchase. In the States and even in Montreal and Quebec, you can go to games now. So use the promo code SensTalk. You can save $20 off your first purchase. It's a great deal. Make sure to take advantage of that today, especially if you are going to a game or concert or whatever. Now, let's talk. The Ottawa Senators were well represented at the World Championships this season, for this tournament anyways, and Team Canada started off the tournament very, very bad. 0-3 to start the tournament, losing to Latvia and Germany. But after that, won the rest of their games en route to a gold medal championship for Team Canada. Canada, I tweeted it out, I think, after they went 0-3 in the first 3 games. This may be the worst Canadian team I've ever seen. I'm glad I bet my words, because that's just not a fact anymore, because this Canada team won a damn gold medal. Why did they win a gold medal? Well, it's definitely thanks to Mr. Connor Brown, which we'll start off with him. Connor Brown, he assisted on Nick Paul's golden goal to give Canada the gold medal against Finland the other day. And then in the tournament, Connor Brown had 10 games played, 10 games, 14 assists, 1-4. 14 assists, 2 goals, 16 points total in 10 games. He finished as the top scorer at the IIHF World Championship out of all the teams. You got Britain, you got Canada, Finland, everything. He was the number 1 player for points. Incredible tournament by Connor Brown. And that first line for Canada with Majapane, Adam Henrique with Connor Brown led Canada to the gold medal. Connor Brown has turned into a terrific playmaker, and I'm honestly shocked he didn't win the tournament MVP. Congratulations to whoever won the MVP. I don't remember on the top of my head, but Connor Brown, 16 points in 10 games, 14 assists, first line, probably the best line in the whole tournament for Canada and really any other team. Connor Brown probably deserved the MVP, but, I don't think he really cares. He got the gold medal. He assisted on a gold medal goal for Canada. So I really don't think he cares about the MVP, but I think it would have been cool for him to get it. But regardless, Connor Brown, this season in Ottawa, he turned the first 10 games. We all know he didn't score, and then he got 21 goals and 5 shorthanded goals after that. So for Connor Brown, the great season just continues overseas in Latvia, and 16 points in 10 games. Connor Brown is, I don't know, could he be a potential second line forward for Ottawa next year? Who knows? He's a great playmaker. He's really good behind the net, where the trapezoid is, behind the net. He's really good there, dishing out the puck from behind there. So Connor Brown is a great playmaker. I don't know if he's a second liner, but hey, you know what? I think you got to give him a shot at some point, especially if Evgeny Dadonov doesn't perform next year. I don't know, Connor Brown, he has more to give than just defense. This guy can really produce some offensive stuff too. Now, speaking of that, Nick Paul can produce some offense too, as he scored the golden goal for Team Canada, giving them an overtime winner in the gold medal game over Finland. Now, in 10 games in the tournament, he only had 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points, but listen, he was on the third line with Danforth, a KHL player, and somebody else. So it wasn't the cream of the crop, but it was still a solid line. That third line for Team Canada with Danforth, Paul, and everyone really produced chances. Nick Paul especially. I think there was multiple times during the tournament where he wowed. He had some beautiful moves. He has some sick hands. I'm not going to lie. This kid has some sick hands. Good shot, too. A couple of bullseye shots. And he's a strong penalty kill player, and we know that. He really locks down guys on the left boards, or on the boards, in the corner, the blue line, where the defense defensemen usually are on the power play when they're trying to get the puck. Nick Paul really traps a guy into the boards there and then steals the puck. Nick Paul is a strong penalty kill player, and like I just said, he played the third line primarily, but he was very noticeable throughout the entire tournament, and was easily one of Canada's strongest and hardest working players. In fact, he won Player of the Game for Canada in one of their games. So Nick Paul, 4 points in 10 games, still solid. Hey, still solid. But for Nick Paul, I think what was most impressive about him was the defensive side of things and his work ethic. This kid, 4 years ago, a lot of Sens fans were like, this kid's could be nothing. This kid is something, and he's a solid third-line player for the NHL, and he's a great player for Canada, and he also scored a golden goal. So Nick Paul is an absolutely beauty of a player, and Connor Brown and Nick Paul made us proud. Now, Jacob Bernard-Docker, in 10 games, had no points and a -5 rating. He played for Canada at the World Junior Championship in 2020, where he scored a goal in 7 games. Now, unfortunately, in this tournament, he played in the bottom half of the defensive pairings, which head coach Jean Gallant didn't usually play too much. Gallant just didn't really favor the bottom pairing. He usually played Walker and Stetcher and Owen Power. But in the limited minutes that Jacob Bernard-Docker had, he had some mistakes, a couple of goals as a result of those mistakes. However, overall, he looked pretty solid, not really out of position. Just a couple of weird bounces that ended up in the back of the net. Not much you can do there. But overall, yeah, he looked pretty solid. But I would expect him to go up and down between Ottawa and Belleville next season. Because I think Ottawa, firstly, they're going to bring in a veteran right-handed defenseman, hopefully a top 4 guy. And for Jacob Bernard-Docker, I think he does need a little bit more seasoning in Belleville. I think that would really help his development instead of rushing him. Now, last but not least, saving the best for last, it is Artem Zuby. Zuby-dooby-doo. 6 games, had 1 assist and a +8 rating. Of course, he had a +8 rating for Russia, which Canada beat in the quarterfinals. Zub is Zub. Always solid. Easily one of Russia's best defensemen all tournament. Russia had a great defensive core, actually, in that tournament. I'm shocked they lost to Canada in the quarters, but Zub was fantastic. Not always flashy, but I remember against Canada, for example, a couple times, got some pucks on net. Very sound defensively and blocking shots. So Zub is a solid defensive defenseman, and +8 rating, I think, says it all. And at the Worlds in 2017 and 2019, Zub played for Team Russia, where he had 11 games, getting 2 assists and a +6 rating. So Artem Zub, no matter the tournament, no matter his age, is a consistent top defenseman for Team Russia at the World Championships. He does what he does, and that is play solid hockey, and that's mostly defensively. But hey, he got an assist, so he's contributing a little bit offensively too. Besides that, let me know what you think. Comment below right now. Pause the video and comment below right now. Which Sens player impressed you the most at the World Championships? I look forward to reading your comments down below. But besides that, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned in the next few days for another piece of content. Is it going to be expansion draft? Is it going to be NHL draft? Is it going to be a live stream? We shall see. Stay tuned on Twitter @Sensok_ to find out. But in the next few days, we'll have more content. But besides that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. Thank you. So be sure to like this video, share this video cool stuff, and click the big red button down there, and subscribe to us. And most importantly of all, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Go Sens, go.